go, girl. Where's my brother? Hello, ADHD. Hey, brother. We know, we know. Enjoy. Enjoy your game, sir. Thank you, Tracy. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Yes. So thank you. How you doing, Trace? Hello, Sister Riri. How you doing, beautiful? Listen, Tracy, are you cooking? Are you getting ready for dinner? Riri said, I'm working and listening. Oh, thank you, sister. I love you. So if you're cooking, Tracy, I'm gonna have to get your dinner time. I'm gonna have to start an hour before you start cooking, or I've been trying to figure it out since you and Michael, y'all be the main one that comes in when everybody else be so busy. I want you guys to still be able to keep your routine. So I just got to do my live before you start cooking dinner for your family. At least give you a chance to put everything on, and then you can still come back and moderate while everything is cooking. Hello, Brother Daniel. How you doing, sir? Um, so I didn't come to stay a long time, guys. So when I be doing my table talk, it's gonna anytime. Sometimes it might just be 20 minutes. I don't want it to be long, drawn out, hour long. I don't want it to be that. I want it to be intervals. So I just want to say hello to everybody and tell you guys some of the things that's going on in the news today. I heard Trump said something today about being impeached, guys. I said, impeach. I don't even understand. Now, this is the weirdest thing to me. So, when he was president in 2016, he brought upon himself at least 2 impeachment, right? So, he sat out for 4 years after he had the Democrats for 4 years tied up trying to prove to him that they didn't steal the election. People just didn't vote for him. So for 4 years, and you guys heard me speak on how the Democrat had full control over everything. So why they didn't expose the Epstein file, and why they didn't extend Obamacare, and y'all heard me speak on that. But as I think about it, I think about how he had them so tied up in his shenanigans trying to prove that they didn't steal the election and Biden won fair and square. And so that's why they didn't get nothing done, because they were too busy trying to prove to this guy that it was legit. So anyway, I was thinking today when I heard him say, he said it himself today, Trump said this, and I got a little sound bite for you guys to hear. Hello, Brother Michael. How you doing? Yes. Hey, Bushwatchers. So listen, I heard him say today, so I got a little small sound bite. It's a 2-minute sound bite for you guys to hear him say what he's that the reason why they are thinking about him being impeached. And I was just thinking, hello, beautiful Gloria Wiley. I was thinking that he went out in 2016 to 2020 with impeachments on him, back to back. The quid pro quo that calls for an impeachment, and something else he did for being disrespectful to the courts and not appearing in court and that type of stuff, hiding his tax, and he did so many things to make them impeach him. So, and then the insurrection, they impeached him over that as well. Said he was responsible for that happening. So today, he said that the GOP, they want to impeach him again. So I'm like, this guy went out being impeached, and he comes back in. This is only his first year. 1 year in, and he's been impeached all over again, guys. Can somebody make that make sense? He is such a lawless guy. He has no regard to the law. I don't even understand it myself. But do you guys remember I was telling you, excuse me, in 2016 when he was president, he wanted to buy this country. He said it was a beautiful country. He had always loved this country, and he wanted them to sell the country to him, and they said no. So I could not think of the name of the company. I said Iceland. No, it's Greenland. He wants Greenland, and guess why? Oil as well. So now I feel as though he's trying to wage war against these other countries just because of the Epstein's file. I really believe that it's a cover-up. He's doing all of this because of the Epstein file, guys. Can y'all believe that? I just hope that this country do not have to go to war, and we have to lose our babies and stuff that enlist in military because of his shenanigans. Now, if somebody's coming up against our country and we got to fight back to protect the country, that's what the military is for. But for somebody to just try to cause a distraction and be willing to go as far as to start a war, innocent people will be unalive, to have bloodshed, for a cover-up for something that you did when you was young, in your young days, and you know that you did what you did, but have no regard to humanity, that you don't even care that people will have to be unalive to cover up a lie. I just don't get it. Now listen. When I told you guys that the other countries had came together on yesterday and they had this meeting and they was talking about how he invaded Venezuela. He came up in there and he took that president out of there. And then he said that he's taking over Venezuela. He's going to run Venezuela. Him and his staff, him and his people, his cabinet. They're going to run Venezuela, right? So the other countries say, huh? How are you going to invade a country when you had no authorization to go in there and do that? Now, we have this committee. I told you guys long years ago, back in the 70s, as a child, I remember the Geneva Convention. They used to call it that. That's when all of these countries that was for each other. We had a committee of different countries, and we all was like each other allies. The allies of different countries come together, and they make plans on what they're gonna do, what they're not gonna do, what is allowed, what's not allowed. So on yesterday I said uncharted, but it's not uncharted. It's UN Charter. So the name of this committee is the UN, that's United Nations Charter. So they had a meeting on what he did when he went up in there and invaded Venezuela, and he only did it for the oil, guys. Distraction from Epstein and the oil. Hello, sister, loving my grandson. Hello, don't do me, hey. So he only went up in there for the oil. So listen. You guys know that he said the taxpayers would not have to pay anything for him doing that. ADHD said that dumb B can't even run the U.S. Man, I got to get me my water because I sit down, brush it, and I left the water. Let me get me some water. I feel a little itch in my throat. I don't want to start coughing. I want to tell you guys about that flu too. They say that flu is bad, guys. But listen, that's fun ADHD. So let me tell you guys. So thank you. So listen, the UN charter, all of those countries came together and they was talking about how Trump invaded Venezuela unauthorized. He had no authorization to go in and bomb that country the way that he did. And now that he did that, he's telling everybody boldly, this is my country now. I'm running this country. Even though we saw them, or I saw them swear the vice president in. So now she's the interim president of that country. So he's still talking about he's running the country. How you gonna run Venezuela when you're president over the United States and you're doing a poor job? It just makes no sense at all. But look, he is treading on dangerous ground for us guys. I mean, we're at the brink, believe it or not, of war. Iran, they're protesting. Cuba, Venezuela, Mexico, all of these different countries are protesting this invasion that he did because it opens up where everybody is under a threat now. By him doing that, that's giving other countries ideas that, oh, okay, so if he can do it, we can do it. You know, if he can do it, we can do it. So that's why it's very volatile right now. It's very volatile right now that I don't know what they're going to do, but I want y'all to hear this sound bite. Some people can't stand to hear his voice. So this is our president speaking on getting ready to be impeached again. Listen, guys, and then we'll talk about it.
Together we had 12 months of unprecedented success in 2025, and now we're going to make history and break records with the epic midterm victory that we're going to pull off. It just doesn't seem to happen for people to win the presidency. It's an amazing phenomenon. You know, you win the presidency, and we sure as hell are having a successful presidency, I will say that. But even if it's a successful presidency, and it's been nothing like what we're doing. We had a very good day 2 days ago, too. But even if it's successful, they don't win. I don't know what it is. There's something psychological, like you vote against. You can win by a lot. We won every swing state. We won the popular vote by millions. We won everything. But they say that when you win the presidency, you lose the midterm. You got to win the midterms. Because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be, I mean, they'll find a reason to impeach me.
There.
I'll get impeached.
There you have it. He said if the Republicans don't win the midterm, they're going to find a reason to impeach him. He will be impeached. That's what he just said. That was from the horse's mouth. So he know what he have done is wrong. But y'all ain't heard nothing. Y'all, I'm finna ruffle y'all feathers on what I'm about to tell you guys. So he said when he went in there and took over that and invaded that country that way, that the taxpayers in the United States, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. It's going to be no money come from our pockets. That's what he said on Saturday when he did his State of the Union address to the State of the Union address to everybody, letting everybody know what he had did. So today, this is what I hear today. He's getting in contact with all of these different oil companies. He said we need to go in there. We need to start drilling right away. So if it's all legit, why is he moving so fast? Why is he trying to get in there so fast and start drilling? He talking about drill, baby, drill. So he getting in touch with all of these oil companies, Exxon, Chevron, Shell, 76, all the big major oil companies. And he telling them, look, we're going in there with our equipment and we're going to go deeper into the earth than they ever been before. We're going to get us some oil. So you guys can come on and get on this train with me. But look, you don't have to pay anything. The taxpayers, the American people, is going to pay $100 billion subsidized, meaning as a loan to get the oil flowing, and then they're going to have to buy the oil back. $100 billion, guys, and we can't even get health care. We can't even get early child care. We can't even get Head Start program. We can't even get SNAP, food stamps. We can't even get our own infrastructure under control. We can't even get, all the things that we can't get and all the things that he's taken away. We was talking about $250,000 for the SNAP program and $250,000 for him to build that golden ballroom. But this dude talking about $100 billion. $100 billion of the taxpayers. We're supposed to subsidize these oil companies. And he told the oil companies, if they come in with him and agree with him and do this project with him, he's going to give them a tax cut. Yeah, this is what's going on. Don't do me, okay, 88 say, no, he needs to be impeached and removed from office. Don't do me say, that country better hold their country down and don't allow them to touch their land. See, now that's where the military come in at, don't do me. If that country decide that they want to protest and fight and rise up against, it's going to be a war. That's where the military is going to come in at, because he's determined that he's going to send the military in, and he got that Pete Hegseth guy that's over the Defense Department. He called himself the Secretary of War, or what is it? Director of Defense. Is no longer Defense, is now the Department of War. So he's already ready. He is a true Trump supporter. He'll do anything Trump tell him to do. That's why Trump chose him and put him in charge over our defense. It's a mess. Classy ladies say we're going to be in so much debt when he leave. Girl, we was already in debt when he took office, but they was bringing it down. But he is spending so much money in all of these other foreign countries. That's what we was talking about on yesterday. He's spending money, but he's not bringing any money back into the country. He got tariffs going on. We paying for all these imports to come into the country. It's just a mess. He told everybody on day one he was going to bring the prices down. The prices have rocketed. It's sky high and still going up more. And he started trying to dismantle all of these different government, what's the name I'm searching for? Dismantle all of these government agencies that we use for us to make sure the American people is okay. Department of War says ADHD, yes. So Hegseth is over the Department of Defense. He changed the name. He took the name off the front of the building. This is his son, his wannabe son, Hegseth. He changed the Department of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. When he said that, right there, they was thinking about starting a war somewhere, but we had no idea it was going to be Venezuela. And he is even prepared to go to war with Greenland, Mexico, Cuba, Iran. He is ready to start a war, guys. He's ready to start a war. That's how bad he wants that oil. He wants that oil. And I want to know who's going to stop him and how are they going to stop him? I mean, our government, the Congress people, the senator, the Supreme Court, who's going to stop him from what he's doing right now before he start an all-out war? Because we know Hegseth ain't going to do nothing but whatever Trump tell him to do. We already know he ain't going to do nothing. He's waiting on his next command. He's waiting on his next order from Trump. And this is the guy that's in charge over defense, guys, the defense of this country. This is the guy that decides whether we go to war or not. Hegseth, a weekend anchorman from Fox News, is over our Defense Department. Boy, Don't Do Me said, wait a minute, ADHD said, he just trying to distract. Yes. But look at the measures, ADHD. Look at what he go through. Look at what he's willing to do to keep that thing under wraps. That's the unbelievable part. He don't even care about the many people that will lose their lives to fight a war that he started on purpose, deliberately. He don't care how many, and a lot. Deliberately. Let me. He don't care how. Listen, this guy, he was speaking today, and he told the people he don't understand why the American people is so angry with him. He don't understand why the people are not happy with him. He said that today as well. He said he don't understand. He don't know what's wrong. He don't know what's wrong with the American people. Why are they complaining? He don't get it. That's what he said today. That's what he said today. So I see Starburst is here. I see Sonia Bond is here. Hey guys. Don't Do Me say that country better hold. Okay, classy lady. Okay, I read those comments already. And Don't Do Me says he was trying to start one before he left office the last time. That's pure greed. I think it was something that he was trying to do over in Africa the last time. Don't Do Me. I think it had something to do with gold. But this guy is so excited, you guys would not believe. He is like a baby in a candy shop. This dude is so excited. And he ready to just move on that country like, come on, guys, let's go. We like, first of all, how are you doing this? You cannot just go in that country just because you got their president locked up over here. They got a new president now. You can't just go up there and take their oil. And he got Hegseth saying, this our oil. This oil belonged to us. They took this oil from us over 25 years ago. It was ours. It was our oil. They took this oil from us. This is what they're saying. So look, guys, y'all pay close attention to what they're getting ready to do. He's just trying to save his own ass. Yes. Tracy said all he is going to do is mess up the climate with that, all that digging, absolutely. All that digging that make climate cause go sky high. Yes, yes. All of those are such good points. That is so true. This man is ready to go and dig such a big hole. He just want the oil refineries that's in Venezuela. Did you guys know that Venezuela have the largest oil refinery in the world? And listen, just because he apprehended the president of Venezuela, that country still does not belong to the United States. Why don't he get that? Why don't he understand that that country, you guys know that country has 300 million people. That country has 300 million people. How can he go and take over a country with 300 million people saying he's running that country now? He has got to be out of his head. He has got to be out of his head. But yeah, let me see what else you guys are saying before I go any further. Thank you, Michelle, for the floating heart, sister. Starburst said that man is money hungry. Yes, ma'am, he is. Don't do me say, it sure don't. He must think he's living in the 1700s. Everybody agree with you. I want to do a poll. I already know what the answer is. The poll is: do you think Trump is doing a great job running America, running the United States? I already know what everybody's answer is, but it's going to be a worldwide poll. So let's just put it out there. Okay, I will begin the poll. Let me see. Oh, it's telling me that I put too many letters in. Okay, let me see. A great job. Let me see. I need to see it. Do you think Trump is doing a great job? Woof. Being president. Of America. So that's what maybe just started typing in the wrong spot. So that's why I did that. Okay, guys, did I start the poll yet? Okay. This is, okay, we got it. All right, there we go. We can start it now. Start poll. Okay, can y'all see it? Can y'all see the poll? Wait a minute, y'all answering the poll? I can't see y'all answering the poll. Okay, stop us. I don't see it. This is a rhetorical question, guys, because I already know the answer. There you go. There it is. I already know the answer. So anyway, there you go. So we got 100% no right now. We got 100% no. So we know everybody going to say no anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to have a little fun about it. But this is serious though. So listen, let me tell y'all what else is going on. You all know Candy Owens. Who know Candy Owens? Put a one in the chat if you all are familiar with Candy Owens. This is going to be interesting for a lot of people that's on social media, so you guys will know what's going on. If you know who Candy Owens is, let me tell you guys about Candy Owens. So Candy Owens, she is being sued for everything. She's been sued for everything that she owned for harassment, online harassment, cyberbullying. To this lady she's this lady that lived in London. Her name is Bridget Macron. And what Candy did for the past 2-3 years, she telling everybody that the lady is a transvestite. She's not a real woman. But the lady had children and everything. But she just looked like a man. But she is like people would say that about Trish, y'all. They would say she looked like a dude. But we know she got 4 kids, so we know she is a real woman. So this is what Candy Owens have did. So this lady is suing Candy Owens and 9 other people. So 10 people are being sued for running with that lie. And they're calling it cyberbullying. They're gonna have to pay. Candy Owens is gonna pay everything. She's gonna lose everything. They can get 6 months in jail, up to 8 years of prison sentence for cyberbullying and online harassment. Now that's how serious this is. That we all know. All of us been out here for 3, 4, 5 years. We have seen a lot of cyberbullying. We have seen a lot of harassment. No more is that going to be able to take place. They passed a law against that. It was already a law against cyberbullying, but now this online harassment, you can clean up, you can sue people over that. If you feel as though you're being harassed, you can sue somebody for that. You can sue somebody for that. Uh, don't do me say she called that man wife or called that man wife or man. Yes, that's what she's being sued about, and she lost. And she lost. Okay, it's up now. Don't do me said she not gonna go to that country, so she would never serve jail time. People are going to learn to leave people alone, said Starburst. Yes. So I thought that was interesting. I was like, Candace Owens. I remember she was a strong Trump supporter in 2016. I remember her for that. She spoke so highly of him in 2016. Yes, she did not like Hillary. She spoke so highly. Now she can't stand him. Now she cannot stand DJ T. She can't stand him. She can't stand him. They say her life may be in danger messing with the Charlie Kirk conspiracy. Okay. Okay. And when I first saw her, I thought she was so, she had such I love the way she speaks, and I thought she was so smart. But then when I saw how she rallied around and behind Trump, then I didn't like her that much. I was like, no, everybody can see this dude, who he is and what he stands for. Everybody. And you speaking so highly of him, just like Omarosa. Man, please. This dude don't like us. This dude don't care about us. No way. No type. No kind of way. He will use you guys. He will use us for his benefit. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Hello, Patricia Stevens. Happy New Year to you, sis. Yes, so that was one thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. Y'all know we're not going to stay long. And this is the last thing. Well, maybe not, but I'm getting ready to close out. But I want you guys to know about this flu bug that's going around. This is the worst flu season that we have seen in a lot of years. So I know a lot of people is catching the flu that we see on social media. We have to be very careful with this flu. This came from the CDC and doctors and stuff. This is the worst flu season that we have seen in a very long time. Here in the state of Georgia, where I'm from, we have lost 7 people just last week due to flu symptoms, flu-related symptoms. So please be very careful, guys. Put your mask back on to the springtime, guys. Just do whatever you have to do to save yourself. Especially if you're out in the workforce and you're going around people. Don't be shaking people's hands and stuff and not sanitizing your hand, because you can shake somebody's hand and forget that you shook their hand, and then you get ready to put a piece of mint in your mouth, and you ain't sanitized your hand or nothing, and you just putting that virus into your body. So you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful, guys. So just know that this flu is one of the worst flu seasons that we've seen in a long time. Now, you guys know in 2020, it was the coronavirus. Now, in 2026, we're dealing with the worst flu that they've seen in years. So please just take precautions and take care of yourself. Put your mask back on if you need to. I never leave home without my sanitizer, guys. I keep it all throughout my house. I have it at my desk when I'm doing my live. It's in my car. It's in my bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. I got sanitizer everywhere. I'm very conscious of my hands. I sanitize 50, 60, 70 times a day. It don't matter. I keep my hands very germ free. I'm not a germaphobe, but I don't want to spread anything. I realize I touch doorknobs, light switches, all types of things. So I'm just very conscious of that. So just be careful, guys, and take care of yourself. Thank you guys for joining me in this live. Do anybody want to say anything? Um, you all know that Trump loved to put people around him that worship him and praise him and kiss his ring, right? So our JRK guys told him he loved people to stroke his ego. So this is what JRK told him, guys. You write so beautifully. When I heard that, I thought that was so funny to me. I said, what? Another man telling a man, you write so beautifully. I mean, just anything to just stroke this man's ego. Y'all know that he put JRK over the CDC. Yes, ADHD. He put him over the CDC. So he's over the Center of Disease. That's who JRK is over, the Center of Disease Center in this country. And he told them that he's stopping all vaccines for newborn babies. It's a waste of time. It's uncalled for. And now we got babies that's catching all these different diseases again. Measles, rubella, just babies, newborn diseases that because they had a vaccine that they give babies as soon as they're born into this world. They had a vaccine. He told them, cut it out. That vaccine is no longer needed. So that's who we have over our CDC center, the Center of Disease for this country. We have Pete Hapsat over the Department of Defense for this country. We have Bondi, what's her first name? Pam Bundy over our, she's the Attorney General. Look at all the people that he put around him. These are people that kiss the ring of his finger and do whatever he tells them to do. He loved people like that around him. Such a weak clan of people. A weak clan of people. And I'm just so flabbergasted. I'm just so in awe of how much he gets away with. And everybody's like, they cannot do anything. But I got a good word for you guys. How about this Saturday, guys? This is some good news. This Saturday, y'all know, before Christmas, House Speaker Mike Johnson, sent all the senators and everybody home for an early Christmas break right after they did a 6-month leave or absent before they agreed to release the Epstein file. So after they voted to release the Epstein file, the next thing they had to deal with was the Obamacare, the ACA, the Affordable Care Act. And so the Democrats finally got enough votes to take it to the floor so everybody could vote on it. And Mike Johnson did not want them to vote on it. He wanted the deadline to pass, which it did. The last day of December 31st, 2025 was the expiration date of Obamacare. So he wanted it to expire But here's the silver lining. Since they did get the votes, before he adjourned, they got to still vote on it. So all is not lost. Come Saturday, this Saturday, when they all return, they're going to vote on Obamacare. And the Democrats think that they're going to get them to do the 3-year extension. We don't know for sure because Trump might tell them to do it just for a distraction because he wanted to go drill, baby, drill. And he know everybody's in an uproar over him invading Venezuela. So we just have to wait and see and watch. But our health care might not go skyrocket because they're going to give us the 3-year extension. But don't forget, he still wants to get rid of Obamacare and put in place of Obamacare Trump RX. He wants to make a deal, or he have already made a deal with the pharmaceutical people so they can make billions and billions of dollars off the taxpayers. And we're going to be going through Trump RX to get our medication and stuff like that. So he's going to be one of the largest pharmaceutical distribution in the world if he gets to do that. Trump RX. So ADHD says saying you don't need the vaccine is like a soldier doing war. I don't need a helmet or a bulletproof vest. Come on, ADHD. Then wondering how they got shot in the chest and wonder why they're dying. Yes, craziness. Don't do me say, I think Venezuela need to come get him and Van. I don't want nothing that have Trump name. Girl, high five on that. High five on that. Michael said, good evening, Sister Patricia Stevens. Okay, guys, so that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think I covered everything. I'm going to go back to the to my news outlet and get you guys some more information for tomorrow. Let's see, the CDC 17% down and 11%. From 17% to 11% of the people that agree with the CDC. Okay, not recommended flu shots for kids. To me, I wrote down on my notes, guys, this seemed like it's an attack on children. The children are always under attack in this country, guys, from all the pedos, and it's just crazy. When Trump took office, guys, the first thing he wanted to do is dismantle the Head Start program. Y'all remember that? That's for the children to get a head start so they can be ready for school. He wants to get rid of all of those programs. It just seems like the children are all back. I mean, we should be protecting. We should be protecting our young generation. We should. But it just seems like they always be the first one that be the casualty of war. They be the first one they want to throw up on the bus. It seems like they go for the weakest link, like the children and the elderly. The children and the elderly always have to go first to get stomped on. You know, it's just crazy. ADHD say, I love these live discussions. Thank you, ADHD. Yes, yep, the children are always under attack. You all know that that's just the devil, right? He has already peeked into the future, so he knows that if he get rid of the children, then we have nothing to look forward for. We have nothing to look forward to because that's the They are our future. The children are our future, right? I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Y'all know what I mean? The children are the future. So that's why they always attack the children, the young folks. That's it and that's all. ADHD say, yup, Satan is a hate him, hate him. ADHD, you something else. Calm down, young brother. Calm down. It's gonna be all right. We got the big guy. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about none of that. So I love you guys. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, ADHD. Thank you, all of my moderators that showed up this evening. Thank you, everybody that gave. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my platform, guys. You guys gotta help Granny with these goals that she set every day. I have to meet my goals sometime, guys. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Now, I always set it for 10. And you guys know when you set it for 10, 10 is so easy to accomplish. I see other people setting $50, 50 goals and making it. I set 5 and can't make it. I see people setting 20s and making it. I said 1 and I can't get a 1. It's crazy. I'm like, what's really going on? And I know that my content is really, really good. And so I just don't understand why I can't meet some of these goals. Goals go as low as $1.99. It ain't like you just it ain't like you put a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. To me, the goal, guys, y'all gotta help me out with making my goals, making me reach my goals sometime. Now, I know a lot of you guys give me the gifts, and I love the gifts. I love the gift. So what do you guys think would be a great idea for my evening? I'm going to let you guys have a say in the matter. What are you guys willing to give me towards my goal every day when I do my table talk? Would 5 be enough? Is 5 too low? Is 10 too high? Just let me know. I need to know that I got people working with me, because you all know that this is a business. I love you guys to the moon and back, but I got to start making some money on my platform. Truth be told. Thank you, ADHD brother. Thank you so much. I didn't even set the goal, but I do have it right there. I put all the words in there, but I forgot to hit the go button. Y'all saying, Granny, and you chewing us out. Granny, you didn't even set the goal and you chewing us out. Y'all know Granny my elevator don't always go to the top, y'all. That is too funny. That is hilarious. That is funny to me, y'all. So y'all forgive me. I love y'all, okay? That is too funny. I forgot to set it, y'all. I forgot. But I'm still talking about past time. I'm talking about yesterday, the day before yesterday, last week. I'm talking about those times, y'all. So don't make me laugh, y'all, because y'all know Granny gets so tickled. I get so tickled, guys. So please forgive me. Y'all forgive me, okay? So Granny's chewing us out and she didn't even set the goal. That is funny. That's funny. But we are getting ready to end this live. ADHD is laughing. What did Mike say? Mike is okay. Now let me see what these two guys are doing to Granny. Let me see what Mike said. Thank you for support, ADHD. Who is you, Michael? Says ADHD. Thank you for your support, says Tracy. ADHD said, my pleasure, Tracy. Mike, Granny. Mike said, ADHD, I'm your brother keeper. I'm your brother's keeper. Aw, I love that. Yeah. and I'm my sister's keeper. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys return to your normal life. And I'm going to find, let me tell you what I did today, guys. Y'all know Granny, I don't know. So I had bought this salad from Publix, and it's just a regular salad. And I didn't have anything to go with the salad. I was like, what would be good with a salad? So I was like, pizza. So I've been thinking about it for like, I bought the salad like Sunday or Saturday of last week. And I was like, what can I eat with my salad? So I said, okay, I'm gonna get me a pizza to go with my salad. So I usually have Domino's, but I heard somebody talking about Papa John. So I went to Papa John because they supposed to have pizza for $7.99 one topping, a large pizza for $7.99. But after the lady started taking my order, guys, she talked me into buying a large pizza for $9.99 with 3 toppings. So I said, okay, I'll take that one. Y'all know it's just me. I said, now what am I going to do with the rest of this pizza? I'm going to probably eat 2 slices, and that's going to be it. So will you all tell me how to preserve pizza until I want it again? Can I freeze it in the freezer? So what do you all say? Come on, homemakers. Granny got a whole pizza and don't know what to do with it. Hello, Beatrice. Michael said, love you too, brother ADHD. AD said, I need mental health. That's funny. Okay, let's end the poll, guys. End the poll. So, come on, my sisters. Can I freeze the pizza? Can I freeze the pizza? What do you say? What say you? Can I freeze pizza? I think I did before. I don't remember, but I ended up throwing it away anyhow. Michael said, yes, you should be able to freeze it. Thank you. Look at my men, guys. Shame on you ladies. My men say yes. So I'm going to listen to the guys tonight because I got a whole pizza in there, right there looking right at me. And I don't know why I did that. Tracy, you answer me. Where your answer at? I don't see it nowhere, Tracy. Tracy. Oh, I see you now, Tracy. I'm sorry, sister. I saw Michael name and I saw ADHD. I see Tracy. Thank you. If it wasn't frozen already, yes, you can freeze it. No, I bought it from Papa John. It wasn't frozen. Don't make me come over there, Granny. Well, Tracy, if you come over here, I'm gonna take 2 slices of this pizza and give the rest to you and your family. Let you take the rest with you. How about that? So if you want to make the trip, I got pizza. All right, okay. So it's resolved. So thank you guys for everything. Y'all know I love you guys to the moon and back. I will be back on tomorrow with some more good content on what's going on. And I will let you all know if this man start declaring WAR on us. And I'll let you guys know in advance. Beatrice said, put it into freezer bag. I do got freezer bag. And I'm going to just eat the toppings off. That's what I do, Tracy. Well, you know Virgos. That's what I do. I just scrape all the toppings off and throw the crust away. I've been doing that for years. Yes. Let's all go to Granny's house tonight and have some pizza. So I'm going to have to order about 15 more pizzas then if everybody come. Because ADHD, I know you can eat a whole pizza by yourself, you and Mike. Gloria is laughing. Gloria is laughing. Yeah. Yep. family. Granny's finna go. Mwah. See you guys in the morning for Inspiration Morning, guys. Y'all know on Wednesday it's Jump the Hump Wednesday. So I got something special for you. I was trying to think whether I was going to say special or something else, but yeah. I got something special for you guys for Wednesday, okay? Oh, Beatrice said she liked the crust, Tracy, so we need to ship all of our crust to Beatrice after we take the toppings off. Yes, time to get some food and rest. That's right. So good night, everybody. Everybody enjoy your dinner if you haven't already had your dinner. And thank you guys again. And I will see you all on tomorrow. Wait just a minute. I'm still on live. Let me end my live for you. But you know, I had already answered that. So why are you asking me the same question? But it's okay though. I had told you that when we first came back. You said you had asked me that. I told you yeah. So okay, guys. So that is it for now, and I will see you guys later. And that call came through, knocked everything out, so I'm gonna have to shut the whole phone down to disconnect. So here we go. I want to go to the store. How about that?
It's okay. I think so. I mean, so if that is what you think it is, do you think she's gonna know about that? Yeah, I like country music, so I think we're gonna be on the same page here. I'll play this one from number 5. Okay, drop it in. Number 5.